So weren't we
Go
supposed to
ahead,
be
Nate.
talking about girls that Eric likes at his work?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's
We'll
focus on Eric's
we'll
talk.
get to me whining in a second. But hold on, I have to talk about one more type of commercial that I hate.
Okay.
I don't know because I don't watch TV anymore, but I know they were still running them back when I stopped watching them, and they've been running them since I was like 6 years old. And it's the Truth commercials about cigarette companies.
Oh, I hate those motherfuckers.
Me too. I'm like, what? 40 years ago, this shit was revealed? Really?
Yeah,
Like they act like this just came out last year.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
I
we
hate.
all know cigarettes kill you.
You know what I hate the most about those? Is they're
What?
bankrolled by Philip Morris,
Who's Philip Morris?
Really?
the owner of Marlboro. And so
Oh,
when they do the ones where they go to like an exec's office,
right.
or like a tobacco executive office building and start talking shit, you know where they're going? They're going to R.J. Reynolds, the guys who make Camel. And so that's what fucking pisses me off the most about it. And I remember one time, and it was even like a year or so after I quit smoking, my brother-in-law and I were walking through the state fair, and they had one of those big truth.com buses and stuff talking about not smoking and stuff. And I was so pissed off. My brother saw him and like purposely lit up his cigarette as he walked by. And I was walking by, I was like, you want the fucking truth? You guys are paid for by Marlboro. You don't want us to stop smoking. You just want us to stop smoking Camels, you motherfuckers. And I
Well,
was yelling and the guys are just sitting there yelling at me and looking down, like not saying anything. They're like, "Don't be confrontational."
oh man, and there's another one that I've seen at the movie theater that they play where it goes through like there's like the cowboy and then like there's the camel and then it cuts to like a couple different stuff. Then it's like an old man who's like all like, oh, I smoke cigarettes. Um, that one annoys me to no end too because I'm like they haven't used those mascots in forever. I've
They
never
can't.
seen
It's
those
against the
mascots.
law.
The camel is on the box, but like it's not used as a marketing tool anymore. Like
Yeah,
I've
like
never
I
seen any of them.
barely remember those.
I never saw any of them. So talk about kind of dated material.
This is so weird. The anti-smoking South Park was on earlier.
Oh, that's right.
Does anyone else ever have
Or
the thing where you're thinking about something and like you'll be like thinking about a movie and you turn on TV and that movie's on?
Oh yeah.
constantly.
That's so strange. Like I'm like I'd like to watch RoboCop. Click, RoboCop's on.
Well, that used to
Am I
happen
the
to us.
Matrix?
Yeah.
Used to happen to us all the time when we'd be learning about something in school, and then like a special on it would come on PBS or come on History Channel or something. And I think what it was is just they're like, okay, this is the time of year where people usually study Greek history, so let's put our Spartan stuff on.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
And right in the middle of the Spartan thing, Leonidas looks up and Ghost Girl.
It's when the arrows are coming down.
Yeah, they're all covered up in the shield. Like he looks up from the edge of his shield, sees the Ghost Girl, freaks out.
No, it's the we will fight in the shade. And then they look up and there's a ghost. Ah!
We won't fight in the shade. We'll fight in the non-haunted part of the mountains.
Get to the light. Get to the light.
Eric, what is this you sent me?
I thought you might be interested. It involves cattle.
And what?
It involves cattle. I thought you might be interested.
I see Keither Sutherland. Yeah, Keither Sutherland.
Yeah, I didn't
Jack
read the article.
Bauer.
I just read the title. Apparently, he stole some cattle.
Keith Bauer
You
stole
know, that's so
cattle.
weird. No. In Young Guns, he plays a cattle thief. That rides with Billy the Kid, so he may just be researching for Young Guns 3. That would be my excuse.
Keith Sutherland roped into alleged cattle scam. That's all I read, and I sent it to you because you like the South. You must like cattle,
Oh, yes. By
and
the
I
way,
know you
also
like
love
Keith
Matt.
Sutherland. So
I like
real
Keither
quick.
Sutherland.
Since I view you as like the ultimate authority on people from the South, Jarrett, what's the
Okay.
South's opinion on Andrew Jackson?
It's actually really weird because I had to just buy a $50 book about him for my history class, and I don't really have a good opinion right now because I've been listening to my history teacher slander him for the past 4 days. So right now I think he's kind of a dick.
Is your
before I
teacher a
really get-
Native American or of Cherokee descent?
No, but he studies their culture quite a bit.
Oh, okay,
Him
that
and
makes sense.
I think it's the Arawat tribe. Don't know if I'm saying that right.
I don't know. Andrew
Um,
Jackson
either-
fucked over all the Native Americans.
Dude, politicians fucked over everybody back then.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
you
no.
know what?
And Andrew Jackson was horrible though.
You know what? I'm here. I didn't get fucked over nearly as bad as those Native Americans.
Hmm?
I said I'm here.
Yeah, Eric's in Florida, God's waiting room.
You know what? I'm getting out of here once I get some money.
Really?
So
Where are you planning on going?
I like
I have no idea, but I hate Florida. Actually, I'd really like to go to New York City. Because if I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. No, I've just always had a fascination.
You want to make it to the back of the dumpster where you'll get mugged and raped?
Jarrett, that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you just get mugged?
No.
That's it. Was it Bloomberg or no? It was Giuliani. Giuliani really cleaned up New York.
That's why I wanted Giuliani for president. I'm like, he dropped crime by 70%. Batman didn't drop crime by 70%.
Batman didn't need to drop anything. Batman was the damn Batman.
Oh, God. Could you imagine if Giuliani walked up to the podium in a Batman costume and just said, I'm the goddamn Batman, and then walked away?
He's got my vote.
I know, mine too. That would be amazing. He had my vote already if I could vote. Oh, I got pissed off. I get junk mail now. I don't know how this happened, but I get junk mail now. And I got something from the Republican Party. I like fucking Republicans. Of course, to be fair, if I'd gotten something from the Democratic Party, I would have said fucking Democrats, because I hate both of them. But
Yeah.
which I think is funny, because both of my parents are Republicans that are registered Democrats. It's hysterical to me.
Let's see. Kiefer Sutherland roped into a legal cattle scam. Blah, blah, blah.
Cattle
Eric,
stolen.
What?
I would have voted for Jesse Ventura if he had ran.
I wanted that guy that went, whoa.
What?
Dean Cain or whatever. What was his name? No, wait. Dean Cain was Superman, huh?
No, Dean Cain. God damn it. What?
Everybody,
Oh, yeah, Dean Cain was Superman. I was thinking somebody else.
everybody got mad at that guy. They're like, he needs more self-control. I'm like, we need a president with a little enthusiasm. President, sir, we've been attacked.
Howard
Nuke
Dean.
those fuckers.
I wanted if I could just I mean I know I can write in, but if that ever mattered, I would totally convince everyone to vote for Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood would make an amazing president.
That
He's only got a good 4 years left, though.
Elect him now. Well, impeach Obama, put him in.
I'm for that.
Oh,
Hell, I'm for impeaching anyone if it gets Clint Eastwood into office.
with Sarah Palin as his vice.
Oh no! God,
No. That's because Jarrett voted for the Republicans just because he wanted a hot vice president.
No, not just because of that, but it was a good. It was my secondary choice from writing in myself as a writing candidate. I got voted for. In the
I'm going to do that. I'm going to write you in when I go to vote.
Well, actually, when I get a mass YouTube, I was like, hey, everybody, go vote for me. I actually get the presidency. What is an inauguration speech? Like, wow, you guys fucked up.
That would be the
What
best
the fuck
president
were
ever.
you guys thinking?
If you
Well,
literally
somebody give me
walked up there and goes, you guys are fucked up.
I'd give the inauguration speech from Lincoln's bed, eating a bald eagle, and I'd be wiping my mouth with that MC Escher painting of all the melting clocks because I hate that one.
The first thing he would do would be surrender to the South.
Yeah.
Told you it would
don't
happen
worry.
eventually, guys.
Don't worry, America. I am officially stepping down from the President of the United States, so I can step into office as the President of the Confederate States of America. Booyah.
Right after I make it all legal. Ratifying our surrender to the South
Don't
as
you
we
conquer
speak.
this stuff? Nope, new government.
Now, I really would take Lincoln's hat and vandalize the hell out of it if I was president. I would put a bear trap in it.
Jerk off into the
I'm gonna
hat.
dig up Lincoln. Worse than that, I'd defecate into it.
Oh, that's terrible.
Why did I say defecate? I'd take a shit in his hat.
Because this is a classy channel.
I do say I'd rather like to take a shit in Lincoln's hat.
Very good, old
Think
Jeff.
of, like-
Very good. Oh, wait, I have to turn over. Maybe we'll finally get to my problems. Eventually.
Oh, we tried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.